Okay, well, I guess this is my journal, sort of. I might make this a YouTube channel thing. It's mostly just for me to express myself. Nothing really more than that. Yeah. My name is Heem. um, I just got back from work. Man, it's hard to talk about yourself for the first time, huh? Well, if this was ever on YouTube, then I guess I would have to actually introduce myself, huh? Okay, well, I'm Heem. I'm 19. I push carts. I just came back. So yeah, I went to college earlier today too. There's that. Um, yeah. What I really wanted to talk about was stuff that, I don't know, I think as of recently I've gotten very introspective, and that's kind of the point of this, is that I want to put the thoughts from inside of my head onto a video. So I'm literally going off the cuff, which you can fucking tell because, I haven't been saying shit for the past 1 minute, 47 seconds. But it feels kind of awkward just like jumping into it. But fuck it, we ball. So what I was thinking about earlier was how much of a perfectionist I am. And I think that it really does me a lot of bad. People say, "Oh, you're a perfectionist," and it's kind of neutral, but also it's kind of positive. It's like kind of a good trait to have. Some people would think like, "Oh, being a perfectionist means you pay attention to every single detail of something, therefore equals good," but no. My perfectionism is rooted in insecurity, where I don't think I do enough, which is, I mean, obviously not healthy, but can't say that out loud. But yeah, that's something I've been thinking about, how like I think I've been trying to better myself a lot over the past almost 1 year. Also, I'm a little high. Epic. But what was I saying? Yeah, I've been trying to work on myself, and I realize as of recently that my perfectionism is actually hindering me in me trying to work myself, because I want to work on the perfectionism itself, but by working on myself, I am also reinforcing this perfectionist habit where I'm trying to be the perfect version of myself, which is not realistic every day, every single moment. And when I don't, I have this crazy amount of shame, because I've grown up with a lot of toxic shame, which maybe is for another video. But yeah, all my life I've been conditioned into religion, and that's like it's really perpetrated a lot of these values of good and evil, and it really fucks with your perception of what does it mean to be good and evil. And the house I was raised in, basically everything was evil, right? So it's like everything's evil, therefore I'm evil, and therefore I feel shame. Unless there's this one path that you take, and that path is your path towards salvation, but you know, you can't. It's not that simple. The path has a lot of dogma, fear mongering, and a lot of concepts that don't hold to critical thinking. And when you see it from the outside looking in for the first time, it's like, it's shocking. But yeah, the whole point of that was to explain that, what was it? I was talking about my toxic shame, and this shame is my perfectionism is a symptom of the shame that I have. Because I have a shame of that I am not good, or I'm not doing enough. Because in my religion, I was raised Muslim, and they say that you can. There's basically an idea that you can always do more, and you should always do more, and you should feel bad if you're not doing more. Maybe that last part is implied, but that really hit my core as a young kid. And I grew up, and I'm not Muslim anymore, but I've been Muslim for the past, I'm 19 now, so maybe 19 years, and maybe like in 4 months. I'm about to be 20 in like a couple of weeks. Yeah, so I've been stewing in this shameful cesspool for my entire life, and it's really at the core of who I am. So it's really hard to move on, but for the first time in my life, I have been feeling hopeful, you know? I have this chain right here. It says Amor Fati, which means love of fate, which is something I just think of the words Amor Fati, love of fate, and I think about love of fate, and then I think about it critically for a second, and it just makes me smile. I just love the concept of loving your fate, loving something that you just have no control over, that you have no, like, if you have a love of fate, that is the most pure, unconditional love there is, right? Because you have no say towards it. You have no relationship towards fate, but you love it. I think it's beautiful. But it's been 8 minutes, so I don't know. I guess I'll wrap it up. I started this by thinking about perfectionism and how perfectionism has manifested itself, and it's been really weighing me down all my life, including recently, today, yesterday, probably tomorrow. No, it will tomorrow for sure. But I think it's good to just get these words out here into the universe, so I can look back at it, maybe post it to YouTube. Probably not. I just like these videos. I don't need to go to YouTube to do it, but yeah, I think my next step in my process, in my mental health journey that I've taken in this past year, and this journey I've taken to better myself and to open my eyes and to philosophize my life, I think the next step, which is going to probably take years, is I have to try to get rid of this shame, this whole shame thing. Who created that? Game devs need to nerf that. It's messed up. Controls a lot of your life. But yeah, that's about it. All right. See ya.